The injustice of climate change. Jasmine had always lived in a small village on the coast of Bangladesh. She loved the sound of the waves crashing on the shore, the salty sea breeze that blew through her hair, and the way the sun danced on the water. But lately, things had been changing. The sea was slowly creeping closer and closer to the village, inching its way toward their homes and livelihoods. Every day, Jasmine and her family would wake up to find that the water had come a little further inland, eroding the shoreline and destroying everything in its path. At first, the villagers tried to hold back the sea. They built walls and barriers, hoping to keep the water at bay. But the sea was relentless, and the walls could only do so much. Jasmine watched as her home was slowly swallowed up by the sea, and her family was forced to flee. As they left their village behind, Jasmine couldn't help but feel angry and helpless. She knew that the cause of the rising sea levels was not something her community had caused. It was the result of decades of greenhouse gas emissions from wealthy countries that had contributed to global climate change. Jasmine had heard about climate justice, a movement that called for the wealthy countries that had caused the climate crisis to take responsibility and help those who were most affected. She believed that it was the only way to make things right. But as Jasmine and her family traveled to a new village, they saw that climate change was affecting people all over the world. In Africa, droughts were making it impossible to grow crops, and in South America, floods were destroying entire cities. Jasmine realized that climate change was not just an environmental issue. It was a social justice issue. It was the wealthy countries, with their massive carbon footprints, who were causing the most harm to those who had done the least to contribute to the problem. Jasmine knew that it would take a global effort to make things right. She joined the fight for climate justice, speaking out against the injustices of climate change and advocating for change. And though the road ahead would be long and difficult, Jasmine knew that she was fighting for the future of her home, her community, and the entire planet.